Yeah, boy. Hey, mama. What the hell you want with?
Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with the Robies. Today we gonna cook a nice barbecue meal. I got my ribs here. I got my chicken over here. And these sausage, this is for the baked beans. I'm gonna be making actually some ribs, some chicken, baked beans, and potato salad. So I want you guys to watch to the end, and this will be out of sight. Okay, first let's start with prepping the meat. These ribs are actually going to cook for probably about 4.5 hours. The chicken, probably about the same. These are the chicken thighs. And so right now, we're going to prep our meat. Right. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut this end off here because this will make it cook too fast. I'm going to find my bone and I'm just going to cut right down here. Make sure you guys got a sharp knife. Makes it a lot easier. Now, these right here, we're gonna save these pieces here. I'm gonna actually keep those so the next time I grind some meat, I'll have these to grind up with the meat. So we're just gonna set those off to the side right now. I'm trying to keep this thing. Okay, so back to this. I have to get some gloves. But we're gonna pull this membrane out. A lot of people don't pull this out, but I think it makes a big difference. So I'm gonna get a piece of paper towel. Makes it easier with the paper towel to pull this off. You just grab it here, it's your paper towel, and you just, it's supposed to. All right, I had to rinse the hands, but we're gonna be seasoning this with some Grill Masters, just a regular barbecue rub. I'm gonna go ahead and get this seasoned up. Now I'm not gonna worry about this little flap. Could cut that off, but I'm not gonna worry about it today. If I was cooking for like for catering or something, I'd cut that off so it looks all perfect. But yeah, I'll just get this on. You can be liberal with it, get all in the creases here. Get on the sides. And that's not going to be very much to do with this. Just flip her over. Do the same thing on this side. There we go. Get it all in here. And once I finish this and the chicken, I'm actually gonna let this sit for a couple hours in the refrigerator. And then right before I get ready to throw it on the smoker, it'll be nice and ready. All right, so that worked out perfect because I'm out of the rub. Almost forgot one thing. Smoked paprika. This right here is a McCormick brand, but any smoked paprika will work. I'm gonna just get some of this in there. I'm actually gonna smoke this with cherry wood and some apple wood, but I think this smoked paprika just makes it all the better. See how those spices are starting to saturate and soak into the meat already. So give that a couple hours. Then I'm gonna add a little bit. Then we're gonna add a little black pepper here, just to get this thing going. Just a little bit of black pepper. I like using whole peppers and then grind them myself. Probably said that in another video before too. Let's get both sides done. Get this other side done. Then I'm going to be putting these in a Ziploc and put it away. All right, see you for the chicken. All right, now we got the ribs out the way. Let's move to the chicken. So I got some chicken thighs here. And basically we're just going to season these. And my seasoning for today is going to be what I love using. This is Weber Kicking Chicken. Love using that. Let me make sure that, yeah, it's looks brand new, so I wanted to make sure it on. So we're going to put our kicking chicken seasoning on here. Both sides. Let's get these out of here. And this is going to do the same as the ribs. Going to sit for about a couple hours with this seasoning on it. Then I'm going to add some pepper. Not going to put salt on these, just because you know, trying to keep that salt content down. And this has enough salt in it. It just brings up the flavor in the chicken, so I like using that. And this is just for the dinner tonight for the wife and kids. Get the last piece out. My little son, he keeps running in and out the house, so I got to deal with that. When you're retired, you deal with a whole bunch of stuff. And that's the kids that don't go to school yet. And I think he's trying to get in the video too, because he's on one today, in and out, in and out. All right, I think we got enough seasoning on all this stuff. You want to put a nice bit on there, because when it sits, it's gonna. I'm also gonna add a little. This is Kinder's. Bought this at Costco. This is on Kinder's wood-fired garlic. So I'm actually gonna add a little of that on there too. See, this is the hand I'm using, so I have to use one hand with that. He's been way too much right now. Let's get them all turned over that way. Don't go back. All right. Add a little bit of paprika. You can see this is looking, you don't need a lot of paprika on this. Just this is smoked paprika, by the way. Just a little bit on each side. Because these weren't on the grill after it sits, so it should already be ready. And then a little bit of ground pepper. You see, I'm not putting too much on here. Turn these all over. And the hard part's done. The easy part's going to be when get it in the smoker, because My smoker that I'm using today is called Set and Go. Put it in there. You ain't even got to turn it. All right, so that's it for the chicken. I'm going to back these up, put them in the refrigerator, and we'll be back to you with the next one. Okay, and then since I was doing a meat prep, I'm going to go ahead and get my sausage, which I'm going to use for my baked beans. These are Johnsonville. It's the Italian sausage, sweet. I'm going to go ahead and just get these out. Let me get a knife here. And get my cutting board. And I'm just going to cut this. And I'm taking them out the casings. I don't really want the casings on there when I go to do this. So we got one casing done. Cut this right here so it'll come out easy. And normally if I was doing breakfast sausage or something, I'd leave the casings on, but since this is actually gonna go in my baked beans, and since I'm doing a meat prep, I figure I'll get this out the way now. And then it's one less thing I have to do when I get on to making the baked beans for you guys. Looks like it'll just pump right out of there without the knife. Yeah. Last one here. All right, I'm just gonna set this to the side. Probably stick it in the refrigerator, but I like it like this because it's more like a ground up meat. All right, be back to you on the next one. Okay, let's get to the potato salad. Okay, we're using 6 russet potatoes. I'm using 5 boiled eggs. I'm using 3 slices of bacon, and it's a thick cut bacon. And I'm using 1 whole medium size yellow onion. For the ingredients, I'm using a sweet relish. I'm going to use some Miracle Whip and some kipai, as this is a Korean, it's a Korean or Japanese mayonnaise. Obviously, we're going to use some French's yellow mustard. And for the garnishing, I'm going to use smoked paprika. All right, let's get to boiling the potatoes. All right, so we're going to get these potatoes going. Oh, yeah. Got my water. Those are the potatoes in there. I'm going to get this up here. I'm going to get this going to fire. Oh, wrong one. Whoop. Get this fire. I'm going to put it medium. And then we'll see you in about, I'll have to check it every now and then, but we'll see you when the potatoes are done. Okay, let's assemble these baked beans. Okay, I opened up my 2 cans and I drained out some of the liquid in it. So we're just going to pour these in here. Like so. Everything's out. Pour the other one in. Everything's out. Okay, this is the ground sausage and the bacon that I had browned up. Pour that in. Gonna get my diced onions. Pour that in. And I'm gonna give these a nice stir. Make sure everything's all mixed in there. Get it all incorporated. This is going to be a nice, robust baked beans. Something that everyone will love. I'm gonna get these all mixed in first. This is gonna bake for like 2 hours in the oven at I'll probably put it at maybe 200. I would normally do these on the smoker, but I got my smoker's gonna be occupied later, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit, add a little liquid smoke in here. Now, before I finish doing everything, I'm gonna add some Wright's liquid smoke. Just gonna be just a tad bit of this, not very much of this. That's enough. That's for all of it. Now I'm gonna continue. Oh, I can smell that. That smells good. Can you smell that, camera lady?
Yeah, smells good. Can't wait.
I'll introduce you guys to the camera lady a little later. She's holding the camera right now, but so all y'all know that cooking with the Robies involves 2 people. My wife's from the Philippines, so you guys keep watching. You'll see some of her famous Filipino dishes that she's Ilocano, so she'll be making. I mean, she makes everything. You name it, she cooks it. Caldereta, lumpia, pancit. I mean, I'm not really with the sweet spaghetti, but she does that too. But all right. Now that we got that sort of incorporated, I'm gonna go ahead and add in some of this Sweet Baby Ray's hickory brown sugar barbecue sauce. And you know, this is not really, you just look. I figure maybe 5 tablespoons, 6, 7, maybe 8. It's a to the eye type of thing. When I get that nice juice consistency I want, now when this gets in the oven, all the juices will stop. All right, let's get it in the oven. So right now we're gonna set this oven to 275. Oven bake. Next. 75. Start. When it gets to temp, I'll figure out the time. All right, put her in the center rack. Now remember, like I said in the last video, it's always wise to put a drip pan there, just in case something boils over. All right. These will go for about 2 hours, so we'll see you back in 2 hours. Okay, so I heard the oven go off. So now, just gonna get the time set for 2 hours. All right, be back in 2 hours. Okay, now let's get this potato salad done. All right, you see I got my bacon all browned out. I already did my eggs. That was the 5 eggs. We got our onion. This is Miracle Whip. Sweet relish. And then the mustard. And this is Japanese?
It's the Japanese cube mayo.
Yes, mayonnaise.
Yeah.
So let's start with the mayonnaise. This is Miracle Whip right here. It's about a cup. And I'll use the Japanese mayo just if I need to add a little more moisture to it. Now we don't want to break these potatoes up, so what we're gonna do is just sort of like just roll them over, fold them in. Till it gets all in there. Just folding them because I don't want to break these down too much. All right, now it's got a coat on everything. So I know I'll be using some of the other mayonnaise there. What we're gonna do now, right now, let's go ahead and add our onions in. I'm gonna put half of that. I may not even put all of that in there. Fold them up in there. It smells good just with the onions in. Man, that smells like a winner, ain't it? Chicken dinner. Except we're not having chicken. All right. Gonna go ahead and add a little bit of mustard. Probably about a teaspoon. Tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. I like mustard. Mine. Some people don't like that mustard base potato salad, but this family loves it. Get that all in there. Then we're probably gonna add the eggs here in a minute. I will add a little more mustard right now. I mean, mayonnaise. I mean, just by looking at it. It's good to use this spatula so you can get all the stuff from around the sides. A wooden spoon wouldn't do it. So, right now I'm going to add a little more mayonnaise just to get it where I want it. And I'll go there. That's probably 3 tablespoons. And then, of course, every good cook, you know, the thing about cooking some foods, it's 2 tastes. So a good cook's always taste this so I can see what else it needs in it. Let's go ahead and add the eggs. When I put the eggs in, I'm going to add a little more mayo. I see I need it already. So another 2 big tablespoons. And let's get that all combined in there. It's starting to look how I want it. How's it look to you?
Look good.
All right, let's get back to it. Now I'm going to add our relish. Probably use about 5 tablespoons. So you sort of judge it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we look like there. It's looking good. Now some people put celery in their potato salad. I decided not to. Some people even put bell peppers in. Bell peppers give me gas, or heartburn. It's looking good. These with a side of baked beans. And those baked beans are going to be out of sight. They're in the oven right now. But yeah, those are going to, this paired with that. Let's go ahead and drop our bacon bits in. Well, bacon pieces.
Look at that. Look good.
This is a loaded potato salad. I want to get this all mixed in really good, so every time you take a bite, you get some of everything. Using my spatula to break some of those bigger potatoes. Some of them are big. Let's see. Let's get I probably will add the rest of those onions in there. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I can smell that makes a difference. The only thing left after these, the baked beans and the potato salad, is get the meat on the smoker. All right, I'm actually gonna see where I'm at taste-wise. So I didn't add salt yet, but get a little of everything in there. Maybe a little salt. So drop me a little salt in here. And I know I'll need a little more. A little bit more mayonnaise in here. I'm gonna go with the Japanese one. It's not sweet like the Miracle Whip one. I don't want it too creamy, but I don't want it dry either. So that's looking like. Now, if you guys want to, normally I put black olives in here to really make it loaded. You guys tell me in the comment section. Leave a comment. Would you put black olives in here or not? Or celery? How do you do yours? This is how I do mine. Well, I'm gonna have to get a view from my other cook here so she can see. I think I'm ready. Might be missing something. So here she goes. Okay, like I told you guys earlier, I was going to introduce the second half to me. This is my wife. She's a camel girl also. But I'm gonna see how she likes this. I might need something else. But we're gonna let her take a bite and see what she thinks. Mm.
It's okay.
Need to add anything?
It's good.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got my Brickman smoker. Got it wait for the coals to actually get ready. I'll throw the meat in and then we'll wait till it's ready. Okay, I got my cherry wood chunks over here and apple wood chunks over here. I'm gonna throw those in. All right, let's toss these in here. I'm gonna put the cherry in first. Then I'm gonna throw the apple. Put that on the other side. Got my ribs and chicken in here. I got 2 pieces up here because they all wouldn't fit on the same rack, so that should be fine. Open up the top vent. Keep the side vent back open. Get that heat up. We're gonna let it sit for a minute till my chunks catch. When you start seeing a lot of smoke coming out, that'll be ready to go, like that. But this is how we do it here. Yeah, it's getting ready. I might have to find my little wooden spoon. Come over here and help a little bit. That's good. All right, we can close that up. Yeah, I'm gonna close that up now. Put that about right there. The tip roll that up. Right now, my temp is right there. Let you guys take a look at this. And you watch how fast that temp starts rising. There it goes. She going up. I want to get it to where it goes to smoke, but you can see it's rising. It's got a nice little rise on it. Might open up this top vent a little more. A little more. Get that going up a little faster. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're looking at 4 hours from now. Should be good to go. Yeah, you can see she's smoking away. Right now, we jump a temperature in here. Got it right around 200. Do 2 hours smoke. I'm gonna crank up the heat a little bit on to the barbecue side to where we get to about 250. But until then, see you in a minute. Okay, still smoking. Probably got like an hour and a half left. Temperature's right where I want it. I might back it down just a little bit. Not sure. But let's see. This is what we got so far. Oh, that's looking good. Oh yeah. And that has no sauce on it yet, but it's gonna be great. Okay, meat sliced up. The ribs all sliced up. Chicken over here. Ribs are perfectly done. Check that out. Got my baked beans. They're gonna be delicious. And then the potato salad. Damn. I'm gonna make a plate.
I'm gonna make a plate.
Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. Don't it, Willie? Yeah, boy. Hey, mama, what the hell you want with